WADDUP. People, what up, people? It's it's your girl, Cry KRY. I'm gonna put K because it makes the name look cool and don't make it look like I'm crying or something. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but let's just watch the video. Yeah. I'm a new YouTube. I'm gonna keep saying it. I ain't got no intro right now, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on myself, and I'm gonna work on you. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm gonna only work on myself. Let's go into the video, nigga. Stop playing with me and shit.
I'm your typical 21-year-old American girl. I grew up in the suburbs and had a pretty nice upbringing. Unfortunately, I had been a total party girl up until the time I turned 20. That was when I started getting my stuff together. I nearly died of alcohol poisoning one night, and despite being surrounded by some of my friends, nobody even bothered to help me. Even when it was obvious that something was wrong.
Kids, don't take alcohol. It's not good for your system. It's not good for your
Not
beautiful
gonna lie to
body.
you, I was a really crummy person when I was younger. One of the things I remember doing with my friends was teasing a really unpopular kid. I get asked out by a fair amount of guys, and I'm not the ugliest girl in the world. My friends and I all had an Algebra 2 class towards the end of high school.
It's only the ugly ones that be saying that. It's only the ugly girls that be saying, oh.
When one of the boys in it
bro,
always
you
seemed to be
ugly
checking
as
me
shit.
out.
We all know that. Stop
I
playing.
really regret being mean and teasing him because he was honestly a pretty nice kid, just kind of socially awkward and completely lacking in any sense of fashion or style.
Okay.
One day after class, my friends and I were talking about a party for that weekend. He must have been listening in on our conversation because he came up to me and asked if I needed someone to go.
Girl, this girl, you need to work on yourself. Look at
party
your
with.
friend.
I don't
Why
really
she
know what
looking
he was
like
expecting,
that?
but I went with
Dude.
it on a whim. I told him that I really needed a nice guy to go with me so people would think I have a boyfriend.
You don't really like this.
He agreed to go with me and said that he would pick me up before the party. We exchanged phone numbers, and that was that. My friends and I were already plotting on how we were going to embarrass him on the night of the party.
I knew it.
I told him that it was a professional party.
Come on,
He told
bro.
me
Nah, you
that
can
he had to
do
go out and buy a
better.
tuxedo then. Me, being the horrible person I was back then, totally agreed.
You know.
He picked me up in his mom's car before the party on Friday night. He even brought me flowers. It was at that point that I started to feel guilty and kind of wanted to abandon the whole thing.
Why didn't you do it?
I couldn't do it, though. My friends would have been really mad at me. They got 2 giant tubs of mayonnaise that they were going to pour on top of him. It was my job to have him stand for a picture and get him in the right position. Then, I will tell them that I had to go to the bathroom real quick and for him to stay in place, and that's when my friends were going to pour the mayonnaise on him. Again, I regret that whole role I played in this whole thing. I even felt guilty at the moment when I walked away, and I actually went to the bathroom. I didn't want to watch it happen. From what I heard, he started crying and went back to his car and drove home immediately. I thought that would have sent some kind of a signal that I really wasn't interested in dating him. Well, he didn't quite get that signal, because he still kept trying to talk to me and go out on another date.
Why are you running like that, though? Why are you running like that, though?
He even tried asking me where I went that night, and it made me feel even worse than I already did because he didn't even realize that I was in on the joke.
I guess this
Like he
nigga
thinks-
truly loves you. He does love you, though. For real. He does love you, girl, but you just stupid to know. Or you don't like him. If you love, just, I'm tired of you, girl.
He randomly got mayonnaised. As guilty as I felt, I just tried to ignore him and hope the problem would go away on its own. We only had another month or so of algebra, and it was every other day, so I figured the number of times I had to see him were limited. Well, he never actually got the hint. He found me on Facebook and messaged me on there.
'Cause you never
He
told
somehow
him.
found my phone number, which I still don't quite understand how he did it either. Suffice to know that he still regularly made an attempt to date me for a very long time. I tell you this story not for fun or to brag, but because this guy,
Your
Donald
friend
was his name,
she looks
continued his
tough.
interest in me for 6 years.
She's ugly.
Still, even to this very day, we've been out of high school for years now, and he still messages me or reaches out in some way every few weeks. After I
Bro, I don't know. Guys, after 6 years, if a guy still like reaches out to you, he genuinely likes you. Or I know some that can like genuinely want to hit you. They could chase you for days, decades, and everything.
started getting my life together, I tried explaining to him that I wasn't
crazy.
interested in him, but he never really got
She
the
wanna go
message.
hit you and leave you.
I work a night shift job now, at a gas station.
She gonna hit you and they just wanna eat. Some guys, they just wanna eat you, bro, and let you go. They're gonna chase you for 10 years, 6 years. They don't care, bro.
On the
They
edge
just
of
wanna
town.
eat that
For the
shit.
most part, we only really ever got truckers and the occasional traveler.
7-Eleven.
Anything else is pretty rare, but sometimes on certain nights, around 3 o'clock in the morning, Donald will show up, and he's not looking to get gas.
3
He's
o'clock
looking
in
to
the
get
morning.
me.
What you looking for?
It's only happened 3 times now, but they were honestly pretty horrifying, and I nearly called the police the last time. I think I will if he shows up again. The first time he showed up where I worked, he tried pretending like it was a coincidence. Like, oh hey, I didn't know you worked here. I was just buying one candy bar at a gas station at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, what a
You know,
shocker.
the usual. And that night was really weird. The second time he came by, he told me that it was a long drive from his house to the gas station, but he said that it was worth it because the candy bars at this gas station were the best. Bear in mind, this guy was buying plain Hershey milk chocolate candy bars every time he came in, and not in bulk either, literally just one every single time he came in. Like, could you get any weirder? This last time that he came, though, that was the time that really freaked me out. He's a lot rougher now that he's been out of high school. I think he works at some kind of manual labor job, or maybe he's just a dirty person. He always looks really disheveled when he comes in, and he walked into the gas station, bought his usual chocolate bar, but instead of leaving, he just stood there. I was standing at the cash register, just kind of awkwardly waiting for him to go, but I handed him back his change and receipt and just watched him stand there and stare at me, like dead-on staring me in the eye. I felt extremely uncomfortable and didn't know exactly how to end the social interaction. I asked him if he needed anything else, but he just said no and then continued staring at me. And that was when he reached over the counter and tried holding my hand. I could tell by the look on his face that he had some sort of intimate...
What? But, and that's where your face comes in, stupid. Jesus
intentions
Christ.
in his mind.
Nah,
Something devious.
Some girls be pissing
As
me
freaked
off
out as
over
I
there.
was, I pulled my hand back as fast as I could and told him that he had to
And that's
go.
where my face comes in,
Why
bro.
you gotta be like that? I love chasing you, but
Huh?
you gotta give in one day,
Huh?
he said to me. That was when I told him that I was not interested in
your
him at
breath
all, and
stinks.
the only reason I went on a date with him was because I was in on the joke to pour the mayonnaise on him. I told him that I wouldn't date him if he was the last guy on earth and that I would never be interested in him. I saw his facial expression go from nefarious to angry. He knocked a bunch of gum
He about to kill you. Well, they about to pop your ass, girl. They about to on a
off
life.
of the gum rack before storming out. Before he walked out the door, though, he stopped and looked me right in the
Why
eye
you
and
walking
said,
like a creep? Oh, sorry.
I'll
He's a
have you
creep.
one day, you little pretty princess.
What of a creep?
And then he left.
That was a creep gonna say.
I had no idea how to respond. I don't even know what to do about the situation. He's not really doing anything illegal, I don't think, other than knocking things over.
Car. Get this nigga out
If
of
I
my
see him again,
screen.
though,
Stupid
I might
ass,
have to call the
stupid.
police. If this isn't stalking, then it comes pretty darn close. And the part that kills me about the whole thing is that I just want to put that phase of my life behind me. I don't want to think about being popular or partying or being mean to kids like him. I just want to save up some money, get my life together, and maybe find a good boyfriend, but yeah. That's my ongoing situation with a very creepy guy I played a prank on from high school. And looking back, I never should have gone along with it. I should have followed my intuition and done the right thing. Instead, I guess I have to pay my dues for what I